Hello, everybody, and welcome to round 2 of the Fuel Premier Series presented by Fuel Racing Network. My name is Matt Owens. I'm going to be your commentator and your producer this evening. Fuel's coming to you live tonight from sunny Phoenix, Arizona, where we are planning to have 100 laps of racing tonight from the 2008 version of the Phoenix International Raceway. So we are here tonight at Legacy Phoenix. So we've still got the grass and the old front straightaway now back straight, as you can see right there. So the goal for this evening, guys, we've simplified everything. We're just going to try to have a nice, solid broadcast. We're going to try to get to the end of this race with no issues and go from there. So we've limited just a couple of the things that we're doing. No grid walk or anything like that tonight, but hopefully we've solved all the issues that we had last week at Daytona. So yeah, the scheduled air temp for tonight, guys, was 88 degrees. So it's going to be pretty warm. It's going to be pretty warm for these guys this evening. So yeah, we've got quite a few guys in the field tonight. Still getting used to everybody here. We have 31 people so far that have put in a practice lap. So in about 12 more minutes. Oh my God! huge hit there. About 12 more minutes of before qualifying. So everybody sit back, relax, grab a drink if you're here to hang out. So we're on board with the 42 here of Ryan Kish. Yeah, timing and scoring is actually working this evening, so I've got it in order. It's actually showing everyone's times in order, so that's lovely. But yeah, so we got 100 laps tonight. We're expecting about 55 to 60 laps on a tank of fuel. And no tire limit this evening. Interesting choice, I think, for the season. Should keep it really competitive and really fun. So we'll see if that changes. There was last week's winner, the scheme of the week, the 0-1, Matt Rodriguez. Love that car. Oh, the 48 spinning right in front of him there. Yeah, I have not tried out this new car myself, so I'm not sure exactly how it handles. So we're all here to learn tonight. But if it's anything like the old cars that these are modeled after, obviously these are the ARCA cars that just came out. But if you race anything like those old models, I think we should be in for a really good race tonight. So last week, since we didn't get the first few minutes of the broadcast and I kind of had to rush through everything, I wasn't able to go through with you guys the point style. So for the point style this season, we are we're using the old Winston Cup style, the most recent version that they were using in terms of points, with a couple of bonus points added. So pole is worth 5 points, so it's going to be really important to qualify well this season, especially if you're battling for the championship. Leading a lap is worth 5, and leading the most laps is also worth 5 bonus points. So those are some ways that you can get a good solid amount of bonus points and not necessarily win the race, but still be competitive by the end of the season. Yeah, I like this number 22 scheme. That's very nice. Who is this? Kyle Lamb? Yes, still got a lot of new faces here in Fuel this season, so we're still getting used to everybody. But this would be a much easier way to do that. We can actually see where people are running, and they're not all over the place. You know, Daytona's quite crazy. But here in a few minutes, we're going to hear from Will Roberts, the owner and operator of the league, and the man that was generous enough to allow me to practice my producing chops. So just again, a little bit about me. I'm a full-time student at Full Sail University. I'm learning how to do sports broadcasting and things like that. I'm in the Dan Patrick School of Sportscasting. My goal is actually to be a producer, so full disclosure, play-by-play is not my strength. My goal is to produce, so hopefully by the time we really get this broadcast good, we can really update it and get the production to an S tier level. But anybody listening or watching at home, if you guys would like to join me in the booth, if you're part of the Discord, let me know. Message me. I'm more than open to having another commentator in the booth with me. It'll definitely make it a little easier. We got a couple scheme updates. That 83 there has been updated. That darker Lowe's version, that really dark. Is that just a full black, or is it just an incredibly dark navy? That's that 83 of Sebastian Miller. Go ahead and ride along here with Seb. So I'm not sure the tire difference here in any of these cars. It is open practice, so any of these guys could be on any number of laps on their tires. But let's just sit back and let's see how the car handles here around Old Phoenix. Let's go check out our leader from last week, Derek Schauer. See where Derek's running, if he's out on the track. He is out on the track. And that broke speed Ford Mustang. Is that what that says? Broke speed on there? So yeah, last week was Derek's first iRacing league race. And he was able to survive the calamity the last lap at Daytona and win the race. Believe he was coming into turn 3 in maybe 8th or 9th position, and just everybody took themselves out. Oh, Derek showing off for the crowd with a little drift there. Another guy that had a really strong race last week, Lucas Lodato, who's in the pit lane right now. Get a nice look at that Cincy Light Chevrolet. So, all right, guys, we got about 5 minutes to qualifying here. So if anybody needs to take a last-minute break here before the race starts, do it now. Full disclosure as well, I might have to mute in the middle of speaking at some point. My older dog is chilling with me in my room here, but nobody else is home, and my wife is going to be coming home here very soon from a volleyball game. So my dog will probably bark, so I'll have to mute myself for a second. So, but hey, you know what? We all have to make sacrifices. It's right along here with Dylan Clark in this number 34. What is this? Say, trying to read the Catalyst. I can't read. Is that COD at the top? COD Catalyst Chevrolet. Man, these guys are riding all over the place, and I'm loving it. Like, there's so many different lines. Let's check out the 19 here, Kaylee Lee. Oh, awesome scheme there. Oh, League of Legends scheme. Look at that. Hey, I remember that game. Right along with the 07 of Matt Muir. See, he's coming off of pit road. Let's go. Let's ride along with Matt here for a minute. Nice wreck avoidance there. Really nice, cautious approach. Yeah, so Matt just pulled off pit road, so obviously the tires are really cold. They haven't got up to temperature yet, so he's really babying the car. So I'm going to totally butcher the turn numbers tonight since we're at Retro or Old Phoenix, by the way. So, oh! Yeah, baby, she is loose coming off of turn 4. Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, that's what I remember from driving around Old Phoenix on cold tires. That's good to see that's still accurate. So with about a minute and 50 seconds, I'm going to go over the what we've got, how everybody's been in how everybody ran in practice. Let's go over the results. Obviously, these are practice. Mitchell Welker, that 75 car, at the top of the list with a 27.9. That was his lap 37, actually. Oh, he's on lap 38. That's his current lap. I apologize. But second, Shane Terrian with a 27.974. Third, Zachary Buchanan with a 27.976. Nicholas Sudik with a 27.985. And rounding out the top 5, Zach Henry with a 28.028 in practice. So I would say anything in a 27.8 range would probably get you the pole pretty comfortably, because our number 1 lap time here was a 27.963. We'll ride with Sarah Tessum here the last few seconds of practice. In that Summit Brewing Company, number 70. I'm trying to read it from it's pretty fun. I think so. It looks like wheat or barley or something on the front. Very nice, pretty scheme. All right, who else is out here on the track? Nope. Rob Kubat is out here. This old, the old Stacker 2 Kenny Wallace scheme, I believe. Anybody correct me if I'm wrong. All right, we got 5 seconds until practice is over, and so we're going to ride along here with, let's ride along with Will. Where you at, Will? We're going to ride along with Will Roberts because Will is going to come and talk to us after he is done. All right, Will, no pressure. All right, guys, we're going to ride around with Will here during qualifying and see how he's able to do. So everybody pay attention to his lines here. Let's see. Yep, he's going to start up high and try to get some temperature in the outside tires. And yes, nice. Okay. All right, let's see what Will's able to put up on the board. Yeah, just trying to baby it around here for the first lap. Yeah, as you can see, a much different entry here to turns 3 and 4 than the warm-up lap. Will loves this track, so I really expect him to send it here. Yeah, got through 1 and 2 much cleaner there. Ooh, almost cut through the grass. See, during the race, you're going to see guys come in really, really, really wide in turn 3 here to start. All right, well, let's see where that is going to put Will. All right, that put him in 5th place for now. At this moment, as I'm waiting for timing and scoring to update here, we'll see who else has not headed out onto the track. Mr. Jared Wakefield has not put a time in. So we'll wait. Or no, neither has Shane Terry. Oh, nope. Shane Terrian's time just came through. Well, we'll try to come on board with Jared here. And we'll wait for him to put a lap in. Oh, I see somebody. Well, who was that? Well, we should be getting Will here any second. Let me try to find him here in the Discord. All right. Well, I've got Will, so we're gonna pull up Will as we wait for Zach Henry here to take his lap, or his second lap. He's just sitting here. Hello, Mr. Roberts. You copy?
I got you, Matt. How you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Much better than last week so far. How are you doing? How's the track feel tonight?
Doing good. Things are a little toasty down here in Phoenix. Nice and sweltery, like 88 degrees, but we're doing good. We're excited to have some, some good semi-short track stock car racing going on tonight.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what we're able to put on the track with this car. My only experience with seeing this car on track was last week at Daytona, so I'm really excited to see what kind of racing it produces.
Yeah, definitely. I think we're in for a good one. It seems like you can you can run side by side. It's not just like a one groove track. I did a little bit of side by side running. I think when we get later, we're going to see some aggressive moves going on. But I'm just hoping that we can kind of keep it clean, keep it between the grass and the walls, and put on a good show tonight.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for stopping by the booth, Will. Good luck tonight. Is there anywhere you want me to place you?
Yeah, if you just throw me back in the hauler, and I'll be good there. Thank you, Matt.
All right,
And
sounds good.
good luck. Let's have a good show.
Yes, sir. All right, thank you. Thanks, Will, and good luck tonight.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Will Roberts, owner and operator of the league. So thanks for stopping by, Will. We appreciate it. Anytime Will's available. We'll also maybe stop by and see what he's got going on during the race. Maybe under yellow or something. So, all right, well, let's go ahead and let's get the grid going up. So, all right, Mitchell Welker on pole, it looks like. Let me see. I don't think it's fully updated yet. There we come on. Yes, all right. Mitchell Welker on pole. Zach Passon is going to be on his outside. Let's make sure that this is what. All right, yeah, sorry, everybody. Okay, so on row number 1, we have Mitchell Welker on pole. On his outside, we're going to have Zach Passon in that Coors Light number 69. Row 2, Shane Terrian is going to be on the inside, right behind the leader, and then Zach Henry is in the 39 car is going to be on his outside.
Hang on, we're not going green.
Row 3, we've got the 20. Come on now, upgrade. Oh, there we go. The 22 of Kyle Lamb, and when the number 2 of Will Roberts. Row 3, we've got Nico Garcia and Nicholas Sudik. Row 4, Jared Dixon and Zachary Buchanan. Row 5, we've got Chad Simpson and Dylan Clark. Row 6, Ryan Kish and Ryzen Baker. Row 7, Robert Kenny and Sebastian Miller. Row 8, Dylan Poteet and Preston Henry. Row 9, Sarah Tessum and Matt Rodriguez. Row 10, Matt Hollibo and Levi Kelso. Row 11, Lucas Lodato and Derek Schauer, last week's winner. Then we've got Robert Kubat and Will Reichard. Matt Muir and Kaylee Lee in the next row. Thomas Philbrick, Jared Wakefield. Michael Hurley, Kez Hiller. Noah Duvernay, Ken Squires. Kerry Kelso and William Gregory. Ricky Sisk Jr. and Noah Hogard. And that's going to round out our field. So, all right, guys, we got 100 laps of racing coming up here in just a few minutes. I think Will added an extra pace lap to give me a little bit extra time, which of course didn't seem like I needed tonight. All right, the pace car is pulling off, guys. So the 75 is going to have control. And we are underway. Mitchell Walker with a really good start with Shane Terrian and that number 9 with a really good push behind him. Oh, we've got a yellow. We've got a yellow. Oh, they're stacking. They stacked it up back there. We got a big wreck here in turn 1. Let's see where that starts. So we had a massive checkup here, it looks like, from the start. Let's see. Let's go on with maybe the 42. go to the blimp cam. All right, let's see what happens here, guys. So as you can see, maybe up there, there's a big gap between the 71 and the 43. 71 takes it 3 wide. Oh, but yep, right back here, they stack up. Jared Dixon in that 43 playing it a little safe here because it is turn 1, and the 46 and the 42 just stack up, and it puts the 10 car of Robert Kenny in a really rough spot, and they kind of just get all stacked up behind them there. Trying to see if there's anybody with a ton of damage. Yeah, I think the 31 car in the Arizona T here in Phoenix, Arizona, the 31, the 4, and I think the 70 of Sarah Tessum, it looks like, have the biggest damage, it looks like. All right. Well, we have unlimited tires tonight, so I wouldn't expect anybody to pit here, but I would expect pretty much everybody to bring it down on any green flag run longer than maybe 5 to 10 laps. We're gonna see everybody bring it down. It looks like the lights of the pace car are off, so we are gonna get a restart this time by. Okay, we've got Mitchell Welker there, restarting on the inside again in that 75. The 69 of Zach Passon in that Coors Light Chevrolet going to be on his outside. Shane Terrian in that number 9 SWM Chevrolet right behind them. And then the 39 car of, who was that? Zach Henry. And that, the Michael Scott Paper Company number 39 Chevrolet. All right, 75 gets a really good start. Mitchell Walker gets completely clears the front row. And is absolutely off to the races again. Well, we've got another incident in the back there, but the yellow has not come out yet. Yep, we're still green, everybody. So it looks like whatever happened in the back there has been resolved. Saw somebody hitting the wall. All right, well, it looks like everybody is finally starting to get a handle on the car here. So everybody off to a pretty good start. Let's check in on maybe a couple cars in the back here. Will Reichert in the 67 car is a little bit off the pace. He's a little behind. Ricky Sisk Jr. here in the 12 Hurley Ford Mustang. Everybody seems to be doing okay now. I'm not sure who got into the wall there on that restart. Last week's winner, Derek Schauer. Check in on him here to start the race. Yeah, the 9 car is looking pretty strong. I think Shane was trying to make a move there, maybe on the 39 of Zach Henry, but he thought a little better of it. It's pretty early in the race to be making any lunges. All right, as we finally got a green flag run going here, we bring the ticker in. So 10 laps in. And other than that first start, that initial start, we're looking pretty good. This 39 car of Zach Henry is right on the rear end of Zach Passon. But nobody really pulling away here to start. There's a small gap forming here from the top 4 to back to the 71 of Nico Garcia. All right, we're gonna go on board real quick. We're gonna go aboard with Ryzen Baker here in the 77. Him and Dylan Poteet are battling. We're gonna go in. Oh, let's go to Dylan here. As we watch this battle unfold. Looks like Dylan was able to get through that initial wreck without too much problems. I saw him kind of in the middle of it there, but he's looking pretty good right now. Yeah, this has turned into a 3-car battle between the 77 of Ryzen Baker, Dylan Poteet, and Matt Muir. Oh, the yellow's out. The yellow is out. Oh, something happened. Oh, William Gregory. That is what's... Let's see what happened to William here. You know what? For the first time this season, let's successfully use the instant replay. All right, guys. So yep. So it looked like we got a little bit of worn tires here. So Will had just a little bit of trouble here, or William. I'll call him William. I don't know that he likes to go by Will. So William here in the. I really love this scheme, by the way. Just got just a little bit high there on the exit of turn. I mean, what is this again? Turn 2, and just spun it out. He just tapped the tires, but not too much damage, if any. So good save there. Yep. Yeah, no harm done. Everybody got a nice little green flag run there. I see Jared Dixon is being shown as the leader here. Let's see exactly why that is. All right, so it looks like Jared decided to stay out when 90% of the leaders decided to come in. Yeah, let's see. Yep, we got most of the field comes in here. We're on lap 15. Most of the field comes in, but it looked like actually a few cars followed him and stayed out. Yeah, we had a few cars stay out with him. Interesting. So yeah, as you can see, we've got Jared Dixon here. He's going to restart on the front row. He's going to be in control of the field when it comes to the green flag. Last week's winner, Derek Schauer, also with a strategy call here to stay out and not come down pit road. So yep, we've got the top 3 cars, it looks like, stayed out. Mitchell Welker is going to be our first car there in that orange and blue 75. He's going to be our first car on fresh tires. I would assume a full 4 tires, seeing as though we have no tire limits this evening. Oh, I think everybody, sounds like everybody's back, so I might have to, anyway. All right. 43 car Jared Dixon gets a massive jump here on the field and absolutely takes off in that WillSucksToes.com number 43 Camry. Oh, Mitchell Welker with another awesome, with an amazing restart, immediately gets around Derek Schauer. And the 9 car of Shane Terrian also makes quick work of the 88 on older tires, just, you know, mind you. The 43 of Jared Dixon is going to be quickly swallowed up here, I think, by the 75 and everybody else. But he's done a really good job to lead that lap, so that's going to be some bonus points for him. Well, he led it under caution, so. Hello. Thank you. Oh, we are under yellow again, so let me go, let's go and see what happened. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So this is what we got. So I noticed in this giant gaggle of cars here, the 30 of Lucas Lodato gets a little loose and trying to save it. Oh, unfortunately. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh. Okay. Oh, here we go. I'm sorry. I did not actually catch it here. So we go. There was a block here. The 6. Yeah, I don't know about that, guys. The 25 there on old tires, I believe, stayed out. I don't love that block. From the 25 there on old tires on the restart. Puts the 71 in a really, really tough spot on brand new tires. Bumps the 25 into the 30, who was unfortunately just an innocent bystander. Takes out the 77 and a couple of really good cars. Oh, Dylan Poteet with another great avoidance. The 12 car here also not in too bad a shape. 69 car looks okay there as well. Let's get back up here to the leader. We're already restarting. Sorry, I had to mute there. My wife did come back, so. But no dogs, no dogs. No dogs barking. All right, guys, coming to lap. We're going to restart on lap 21. Mitchell Welker's got control of the field again with Shane Terrian on his outside in that number 9 car. Zachary Buchanan on the inside of row 2 in the number 40. Derek Schauer doing a really good job holding on, actually, with old tires on the outside in that black number 88. The 75 will control the field here as we come to the Geico restart zone. Gets a really good jump on the 9 of Shane Terrian. And is going to be completely unchallenged going into turn 1. Really good battle here for second place between the 40 of Zach Buchanan and the 9 of Shane Terrian. Ooh, the 40 of Zach Buchanan washing up just a little bit. These tires have not had a chance to warm up. Again, though, that 88, awesome job, Derek Schauer really hanging on with old tires, doing an awesome job. Got a big battle here, 3 wide with Sebastian Miller on the inside and that number 83 Harry's Chevrolet. Will Roberts on the outside. That's the first time we're seeing Will in the race. Smartly backs off out of that 3 wide situation and gives in just for now. Man, a lot of good battling here. I'm really liking how this car is performing. The racing looks great. I'm honestly a little jealous I'm not in the race. So Mitchell Welker starting to put a gap here on second and third, but Shane Terrian really having to give it everything he's got right now to keep Zach Buchanan behind him. Man, I know I keep saying it, but man, Derek Schauer, awesome job, man. hanging on to these old tires. Zach Henry in that 39 car right behind, though. I would expect very soon to see the 39 and that 46 getting around the 88 of Derek Schauer. Chad Simpson with a very solid race. Had a really good showing last week as well. '22 of Kyle Lamb trying to be passed by the 71 here of Nico Garcia. As the gap continues to grow out front, Mitchell Welker still pulling away to about a 5/10 gap. Is about to pull it out to 6/10. Yep, he's now at a 6/10 gap, and it is growing. Mitchell Welker pulling away right now on lap number 26, and the yellow is out again. What happened there? Well, let's go to instant replay and let's try to see what happened. Well, honestly, so we saw what happened. I'm not going to show it. The 90 car was coming out of pit road and was trying to stay out of everybody's way and was hitting the grass and on fresh, cold tires, tried to gas it up and spun out in the grass. Brought the yellow out. That's all right. That's all right. It's all right, William. Really wish this flag would work on the ticker. I don't know why it doesn't work. All right, let's see if we're going to have any takers here on pit road. No, not from the leaders here, not from the first few cars. Let's see, anybody mid-pack? No, no. Well, if you're in the back, I don't see why you wouldn't just come down pit road. You've got unlimited sets. Okay, we've already actually passed that point, so I apologize. We're good and up now. We got a quick yellow there. All right, Mitchell Welker in control again. We're gonna restart here, coming to lap number 29. Let's see if we can get a decent green flag run going here, boys. I think we're pretty close to being able to pit for fuel and make it. I believe it's about 60 laps at the most you can stretch it. So if we get another quick run here, I think you'll see everybody come down pit road. 75 of Mitchell Welker's another really good jump, but Zach Buchanan, a jump just as good. And it might be good enough to get him into second place here on this restart. But the outside line here, if Shane is able to hold it, yep, I was just going to say that momentum there on the outside is really, really, really good here at Old Phoenix, since you can't really cut the dog leg on this the old configuration. The momentum really, really helps you there. So we're starting lap number 30 of 100. Oh, the yellow is back out. So let's see what happened. I'm not I'm not actually too sure. It looks like more than I would guess. We've got some cold tires here on the restart. This is the 01 here of Matt Rodriguez. It seems like kind of gets loose, maybe overcorrects a little bit, and just kills the car. I'm not too sure. Alrighty. Well, let's just go back. I'm not sure what happened there, actually. Maybe Matt had an emergency and he had to park the car. I really don't know. It's hard to tell. I'm not. I can't. I'm trying to analyze exactly what went wrong there. I'm not sure. Not sure. Well, we do have a lucky dog here. Who is that? Oh no, I can't see the number. Couldn't tell who that was. Was it the 69? Was that the 68? Yeah, here we go. The 68 of Noah Duvernay. With the lucky dog. So that's going to put him back on the lead lap, I believe. All right, we're gridding back up. Mitchell Welker going to try to get another good jump to keep these guys at bay. I'm sure a lot of these leaders would love to get a nice 15 to 20 lap run here. I'd like to see it too. I'd like to see some of these guys start struggling on their tires. But there, Mitchell Welker, he's going to control the field coming to the restart again. Shane Terrian is going to be on his outside in that number 9 car. Zach Buchanan on the inside in the blue number 40 Dunder Mifflin Toyota, and the rival to his Dunder Mifflin car, the Michael Scott number 39 car, the Michael Scott Paper Company number 39, right on his outside. We'll see if those guys can survive another restart together. And the 46 and the 22 right behind them of Chad Simpson and Kyle Lamb respectively. As Mitchell Welker leads us to the field, or leads us to the green here again. Another really, really good start there for Mitchell, and a great start for Zach Buchanan. And the 39 of Zach Henry getting exactly what he wanted there, being able to drop down to the inside line pretty much immediately. All right, really clean start from everybody. Roles are reversed here for the 9 and the 40 of Shane Terrian and Zach Buchanan. So those guys get it figured out, and Zach has completed the pass after that really, really good restart. It looks like maybe the 9 there of Shane Terrian. I'm not sure if these cars get aero tight, but it looked like he may have washed up just a little bit in his wake, in the 40 car's wake. I'm not sure if that's really a factor in these cars. So he's just trying to get underneath that 40 car. Let's go a little bit further back in the pack. We've got a battle here for the 15th position. Dylan Clark cleanly trying to get around the 85 of Kez Hiller. Right in front of the 19 of Kaylee Lee. That's brought them into the equation as well. Dylan Poteet, who's found himself in the middle of like every single wreck that's happened this evening. Kept the car pretty clean so far, and he's up in 11th. I think Dylan will be pretty happy with that at the moment. That 0-2 of Matt Holloway right behind him. Mitchell Welker starting to stretch his lead a little bit, up to 0.3 of a second. Ooh, the 39 Ooh, the 39 of Zach Henry there getting really loose on the exit of the corner. And these tires have had to withstand about 3 restarts, so 3 or 4 restarts. All right, as we start lap 39 here in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm really enjoying Old Phoenix. I know not everybody's a super big fan of it, but I think it's producing some pretty good side-by-side action today. Got some good action back here in the pack as well. The 68 of Noah Duvernay now after getting his lap back, battling. Says the 14 in timing and scoring, but I believe it should be the 12. Yeah, Ricky Sisk Jr. in the 12 car. Ken Squires getting into the picture here. That number 25, Me Chevrolet. Nice homage to Talladega Nights. Let's see what's going on with Jared. After Jared and Derek Schauer have cycled back to 18th and 19th after finally pitting. I believe they were pretty far back before, so I mean they've come out a pretty net positive. I think both of these guys. They didn't have great starting positions, so they've been able to come out ahead on that strategy so far. So the 48 of Thomas Philbrick and the 77. No, the 77 is a Verizon Baker is a lap down. He's 5 laps down. Really like that old another Stacker 2 kind of throwback car. Really good scheme there, Thomas. I'll have to start thinking about here really soon what's my scheme of the night. I'm not gonna double up, so unfortunately, sorry, Matt, you won last week. So Matt Rodriguez in that 01 won last week. But we'll go through the field here soon enough, and we'll see how everybody's been doing as we get to lap number 44. We're approaching halfway pretty quickly tonight, guys. Looks like the field is finally starting to get spread out, so we might have a good chance to get a pretty long green flag run. Zach Buchanan, though, I'm not sure maybe Mitchell is kind of saving his tires because he was really stretching it out on that longest run that we've had so far. But Zach and Shane have been able to stay within 0.3 of a second so far on this run. Check in on Will. Started 6th, currently 8th. Nice solid race though. He was right in the middle of that one of the most recent yellows. Was able to get through that without any problem. Zach Henry though. Zach Henry is right on the rear end of the number 9 of Shane Terrian. Started in 4th, had a really solid race. But, I mean, talking about solid races, I mean, Mitchell Welker so far, I mean, without the pit strategy, he's led every lap he could so far. Absolutely. Now he's starting to drive away now. He's stretched the lead to about 0.4. Check back in on Jared. Jared actually picked up a couple spots on that restart. I looked back at where he started. I'm really liking the really ARCA the field we've got going on. The spread. Some of these cars are really great with the all white. And then the one with just the black front bumper, I love it. But Oh, yellow's out. Yellow's out. What happened? Oh, we got something happened back here with the 12. Let's see what happened. We just talked about him, but it looks like, yeah, Noah was trying to get around the damaged car of Lucas Lodato here, who, everybody give a round of applause here. Good job, Lucas, for really just grinding it out. Everybody hates that for you. You got wrecked tonight. But yeah, really trying to get around the slower car, and kind of checking up, and not really sure, had to check up again, kind of, and really just stacked up the 12 and the 25. Doesn't look like too much damage for the 12 or the 25, so no harm done, but I think everybody's come down pit road. Let's see. Did everybody pit? If they haven't yet, so let's continue. All right, they're coming down pit road now. Let's go on board with Mitchell Welker here. Let's see. See if he's able to retain the lead. That's not what we wanted. All right, let's see if Mitchell Welker is able to retain the lead after this pit stop. Oh, the 9 of Shane Tarian actually gets out before him. Oh, I think maybe Shane took 2 tires there. That's an interesting strategy. I'm going to have to fix this camera angle. But, okay, that was a very, ooh, yes, interesting strategy. I like it. I like it a lot. Well, we've just got past halfway, so that is going to be the fuel stop that everybody needed to make it. So there shouldn't have to be another fuel. Like, we can go green the rest of the way if needed. But Shane Tarian there, looks like he took 2 tires. I want to see if I can see on this timing and scoring. Yeah, he had to. Yeah, yes, absolutely. His box time was 9.9. Everybody else's was at least 14. Yeah, Shane with that two tire stop. That is a very interesting strategy. I'm really excited to see how it turns out here. Yeah, he's gonna have the field under his control here for the restart. This is gonna be one of the first times that the 75 of Mitchell Welker has not had the field under his control on the restart. Zach Buchanan, though, has had some really great restarts on the inside there in the second row. Let's see if he's able to have another one and see if he's able to get to the inside of the 9 as we come to lap number 53. We're past halfway. Oh, Shane Tarian actually, oh man, some mind games there. He waits much longer than everyone else has. The yellow is out. The yellow is out, though. I had a feeling we might have some stack up or some kind of wreck. Yeah, yep. Here, guys, let's go see what happened here. Yep. So yeah, if you watch NASCAR on Sundays, we see this often. It's the stack up here on the restart is what gets everybody. So as you'll see, the 9 here, the 75 of Mitchell Welker tries to get the jump on Shane Tarian and time it. He's unable to do so, and Shane waits as long as he can here. Everybody else has gotten the jump really early today, so Shane waited. And everybody else anticipated an early go. You can see here from the 39 and the 46. And unfortunately, that stacks the entire field up. And, oh, last week's winner, Derek Schauer there, getting absolutely destroyed from behind. Oh, really rough restart. Yep. I mean, you hate to see that on the restarts, but it's just a product of, you know, trying to get the best restart you can. Nothing really wrong that either of the leaders did. Shane again was just waiting there as long as he possibly could to try to get, you know, to try to get the jump, not literally, but, you know, do what he did there. So, but no, I think that's what Shane needed, especially on that you know, 2 tires. He's more than likely going to spin his inside tires on the restart there. And the 40 is going to be all, you know, in his rear end, so he waited. I like the call. I like the call on the restart from him to try to change it up. Change up the strategy. Everybody else has launched really early today, so. Well, we're past the halfway point, so I want to go ahead and go through all all my favorite schemes, and then we'll hit my favorite. The 9 car is in the running here. This Elwood Design Esports car, really great car tonight. Honestly, just that simple metallic blue, really nice job, Zach. Really nice job. That 46 car as well, Chad Simpson, super clean, really nice. Will did a good job on his Duke Cannon soap car. Dylan Poteet, also a very nice car. I like that Verizon Swamp. Yeah, man, Dylan, the car is looking a little rough there on the sides, buddy. Ooh, that's 71. That SWM Racing, or oh, it's another Elwood Design Esports car. Nice. The 07, really nice car as well. But yeah, I think tonight, because he's been in the front for most of the race, Shane, you got my scheme of the night, buddy. Congrats. Just again, no repeats on schemes. So if you guys keep running the same ones, I gotta pick a new one every time. But yeah, you were second last week, Shane, in my mind. So I had to go with you this week. Nice job. All right, everybody, here we go. Coming with lap 58. 58. Shane Terrian on the restart here. Let's see what happens. Let's see if he waits. Nope, he goes early. He goes early and catches everybody by surprise. Gets a really good restart to start lap number 58. Gets away cleanly. The 46 and the 40 here are able to get it figured out. That 83 car really high up on the track, Sebastian Miller. And passed by Will Roberts, getting back up to trying to get back to 6th. Let's go see here in the middle of the pack where it's an absolute war zone. Oh, hang on to it, boys. Hang on to it. Oh my God, amazing job, Noah. You asked for a shout out. Hey dude, awesome job on that, holding that wheel. A lot of people would have just taken everybody out right there. Good job. Awesome job. All right, well, the yellow's out for a completely different reason. 68 of Noah Duvernay. Ooh, Noah's having a rough night. Got caught in one of the early yellows. Let's see what happened here to Noah. Oh my God. Oh boys, this is a good one. This isn't all on Noah right here. Watch this. So we got some contact there from the 19 right into the 34 car. Puts him in the wall. But Noah gets run over by the 85. I think that was Kez Hiller. Oh my gosh. Who's the 85? I'm sorry if I butchered your name. I'm trying to remember all these names. Yes, that was Kez. Oh my gosh, we're going to check that out. We're going to ride with Kez here. We're going to see what happened. Oh, dude. Oh, no. Oh, Kez. Damn. Wrong place, wrong time. Honestly, like, yeah. Yeah, there's not really much you can do. This the 68 had to put himself in your lap to try to avoid the 34, so. Yeah. Damn. You know, you hate to see it, though. Oh, man, but... Nice. Nice. That's what I'm talking about right there. It's just like Sundays here in the Fuel Premier Series. Oh my gosh, that was great. Excellent. That's definitely the moment of the night. Well, boys, we're on lap 63. Not much longer. So, really appreciate you guys sticking around. Next week, though, we're going to be coming at you guys from Bristol. Bristol, we got another short track race. So next Wednesday, 150 laps from Bristol. Be there. Same time. All right. Shane Terrian back on the, or restarting in first again for the third straight restart. We got someone new on the second row. So we got the 9 car of Shane Terrian is going to be in control on this restart with the 75 of Mitchell Welker on his outside, Zach Buchanan on the inside, and Chad Simpson in that 46 car on the outside of row 2. We got Wild Will Roberts up there, though, on the outside in that 2 car, so watch out for Will as Shane gets an awesome start here. Again, is able to get to the outside and arc into turn 1. Mitchell Welker was peeking there on the inside of Shane. So we're on here to lap number 64. So we're getting this race, we're getting it done. Honestly, we're already 2/3 of the way through the race. So I expect some aggressive driving. Oh, I want to go see what's happening in the middle of the field, but we've got a fight here for the lead. Mitchell Welker trying to size up the 9 car of Shane Terrian, knowing that he's got 2 not so fresh tires on his on the inside of his car, and on the 9 car. So the 75 here of Mitchell Welker just got to be really, really patient. You've had the speed all night, Mitchell. You just got to wait for Shane to make a mistake or just get a little bit too high. Ooh, man. Yeah, Mitchell is pressuring the 9. He is all over him. But the catch-22 here for Mitchell is if he waits too long, he's going to find himself in a battle with the 40 and the 46. The 9 is definitely holding him up here. I wouldn't expect Shane to fight this too hard. Really, really respectful racing there. You love to see it. But the outside line, see, that's what before the dog leg was there. That's what that outside line in turns 1 and 2 is really challenging to get around. And I think Shane noticed that early on in the race. So he's able to try and emulate, or maybe try to actually use that in his strategy. Because he's not hugging the yellow line there in turns 1 and 2. So he's got enough momentum to stay in front of the 75. Keep shouting him out, but Dylan Poteet steadily climbing the field up to 7th place, right in front of Sebastian Miller. Got a nice 3-wide battle here. for the 13th position between the 38 of Rob Kubat, Matt Muir, and Kyle Lamb. Zach Henry making a move here on Chad Simpson for the 4th position. Let's see if he's able to complete the pass. Will here waiting and just hoping one of these guys makes a mistake. Oh, the 70. Oh, is the 75 making the move? He's right. He's really close. Let's see if he's. Let's see how long Shane is able to hold on. As this time by, we're going to come to 30 to go. 30 to go. Lap 71 of 100. Yeah, Shane really trying to arc the corner and protect the inside of the exit of turn 4 there. Oh man, this is great. Great racing, guys. Oh, this is awesome. But yeah, this is what I was talking about. Mitchell Welker, unfortunately, because he's taken so long to get around the 9 car, has opened himself up to get past, but he lifted a little bit there. I think he trusts his speed to be able to get right back around Zach Buchanan here in this number 40 Dunder Mifflin Toyota. Ooh! Oh man, we had some contact there between the 40 and the 75. The 40 car of Zach Buchanan also trying to not run over Shane Terrian and race him fairly. Had to check up just in the middle of the corner and caught the 75 of Mitchell Welker just a little bit by surprise. So that has the 75 now in the clutches of the 46 of Chad Simpson. Shane Terrian with a really awesome so far, really awesome strategy call. Really awesome. Awesome call on that strategy. Oh, Will. Woo, Will. Keep it underneath you, buddy. Keep it underneath you. Yeah, Will, this is Wild Will right here. That's what we're going with. Really nice side-by-side battle here. The 87 of Nicholas Sudik and Sebastian Miller. Really solid day, too, from the 71 here of Nico Garcia. Really solid day. Been in the top 10 pretty much all day. Really quiet. Avoided most of the incidents. Let's ride. We got a little bit of space here between Shane Terrian and Zach Buchanan up at the front. So let's ride along with the 71 of Nico Garcia here for a lap or two. And I'm going to give you guys the first FRN Turn It Up of the season. All right, and welcome everybody back. We're at lap 81 here, so we're just at 20 to go as the leader Shane Terrian comes to lap 82, which brings to 19 to go. Phoenix, Arizona. Had a really, really awesome race tonight. Had a few incidents, but for the most part, the racing has been great. Shane Terrian got the lead after a just past halfway yellow flag pit stop. Decided to take 2 tires and was able to get around Mitchell Welker during the pit cycle. So yeah, let's go ahead and we're going to go through the top 10 here real quick. Shane Terrian, he started in 3rd. He's had a really great race. He's leading at the moment. He's got the scheme of the night as well. So awesome job, Shane. Next time around will be 15 to go. Zach Buchanan currently in 2nd, but being harassed by Mitchell Welker here for the 2nd position. Started in 10th, so awesome night for Zach, even if he's not able to hold on to 2nd. Great job. Mitchell Welker started on pole, led most of the laps tonight. I think even if Mitchell's comes home with a top 3, really solid race to be proud of. Chad Simpson started 11th, also really solid night. Currently up to 4th. He's been really quiet, not involved in any incidents, and that is always something you want. Just a little bit farther back, Zach Henry with a really solid night in that Michael Scott Paper Company number 39. And the 71 of Nico Garcia now, as they're battling for 5th place. Will Roberts dropped back just a couple here, but he's had a really solid night. Good old Wild Will. If Will's able to hold on to it, I think he'd be really, really pleased with a nice solid 7th place finish. Same with Dylan Poteet here. Awesome job, Dylan. He's been in the hornet's nest all night. He's been in the middle of everything, and has been able to really hold it down for a nice solid 8th place right now. If Poteet can bring it back for a top 10, I think he'll be really, really satisfied with that this evening. Nicholas Sudik, another really good run. Started in 8th. He's in 9th right now. Kept it clean. Solid night from Nick. And then to round out the top 10, Ryan Kish here in this number 42 with the upside down number 42 on the roof. So really funny. Good job there, Ryan. And then honorable mention for 11th, Sebastian Miller. Awesome job, Sebastian. Good race tonight, buddy. These guys are up here are still battling though. So we are nearing 10 to go. We're coming in actually this time by will be 12 to go. But man, awesome battle here for 5th place. These guys have been side by side for 5 to 6 laps. Same at 2nd place. The battle for 2nd really, really heating up as well. Man, this car is providing some awesome racing here at this track this evening. I'm thoroughly enjoying the action we're getting tonight, guys. Man, Shane Terrian really opened it up though. Let's spotlight Shane. He's got a 2.3 second gap at the moment. Really, really pulled away. Man. Man, these guys battling so hard for 2nd has brought that 4th place battle in. So we've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Will Roberts in there too. 6-car battle for 2nd place, coming to 10 to go on lap number 91. We're finally getting that long green flag run, and I know these guys are loving this right now because I'm loving it. Awesome racing tonight. Ooh, the 75 trying to sneak in underneath the 40 of Zach Buchanan there. Ooh, did the 39 smack the wall a little bit? I'm not sure if I caught that. Yeah, these guys, this is an absolute dogfight. Absolute dogfight for 2nd place. This is great. I mean, look at this field spread right here. Look at that. That's everybody for second place there. Shane right there passing us. And then here's everybody for second. Got a decent battle here in the back as well, actually, for 20th. Oh, as Thomas. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, my God. Oh. Yeah, we're going to spotlight Shane Terrian now. He's coming to 7 to go. His heart is in his throat because he's trying to get through these lappers who have also probably had an absolute blast of a night beating and banging back here in the back. Man, I'm so jealous these guys get to drive these cars. They look great. So we're starting lap number 94, so we're coming to 6 to go next time by. Yeah, we got some damaged vehicles here right in front of the leader. Awesome job, guys. Awesome. That's what we love to see from the lappers. Hell yes. Man, these guys are... Oh, they're battling it out. We're going to... Shane, we'll get back to you in a few minutes because this is crazy. Oh my gosh. These guys are battling the 75, the 71, the 2, the 46, the 40, the 39, all trying to battle for second place here while dealing with the lap cars of the 02. Oh my God. And the 30. Oh my God. Oh, Mitchell Welker's able to get through that. Oh, you know what? Out of the corner of my eye, it must have been the blue wall. I thought Zach Buchanan got turned. Ooh, that was close. But 5 to go, guys. 5 to go. Shane Terrian still absolutely pulling away almost to a 3-second gap at the moment. The second place looks like it might have calmed down. But man, Nico Garcia with an absolutely crazy run here to end the race. This last green flag run for Nico Garcia has been awesome. 7th or 8th, I think, on the restart, and he's up to 3rd. Ooh, 12 car trying to let everybody go, scrapes the wall a little bit. All right, and Shane Terrian coming to 3 to go, lap number 98 of 100. Huge shout out to everybody. Really great race tonight. It's been awesome. It's been great to call, and I think we got through the broadcast without too much issues this week. So I've had an absolute blast. Yeah, Shane absolutely putting a clinic on this field now is stretched to almost a 3.2 second advantage on Mitchell Welker now that they've gotten around the damaged lap cars. And it looks like the battle for second has cooled off a little bit. So we're going to get Shane Terrian coming to the white flag to start the final lap of the race. Had a really solid beginning of the race. But really won this race on strategy. Was not able to get to the lead until just past halfway. But ever since then, ever since Shane got to the lead, it's been nothing but wins, nothing but dubs. As Shane Terrian, there he is. Good job, Shane. That number 9 car, with an awesome strategy call, brings it home tonight for a first place victory. Mitchell Welker, bringing it home in second place officially. Really solid run for Mitchell tonight. Awesome finish for Nico Garcia right there. That's awesome race, man. Chad Simpson, another good solid outing. Zach Buchanan, nothing to be embarrassed about. But yeah, Shane, giving the props to Shane with that strategy call, and then still pulling away with 2 tires. But man, great race tonight, guys. Awesome job. Well, we'll let Shane burn it down, and once Shane parks the car, we'll pull him up here into the booth, and we'll ask him exactly what his thought process was there. And wow, that's awesome that he was able to pull it off. We'll have to ask him just to make sure. Oh yeah, look at that high. Oh, that thing is oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. All right, let's see if Shane's in the Discord. Is Shane in the Discord? Where are you at, Shane? Ah, yes, he's in the waiting room. All right, everybody. We'll go ahead and bring Shane up here, and well, we'll talk to him and see what the thought process was on that pit stop. All right, everybody. Shane Terrian here. Your winner tonight, the Phoenix 100 on FRN. Shane, was that a two tire stop?
It was.
Awesome. That was an awesome strategy call, man. I wasn't sure if it was going to be able to hold on, but wow, that was you really put a whooping on him when we got a long green flag run.
Yeah, I mean, I took 2 tires. I said if it was still like 98, 99%, I'll take a 2. And those guys were just running their tires so hard, and I was just riding the same line the entire race. I was like, if I get the lead, I know I could be gone. And once I got heat in the tires with the 2 tires, it was just kind of, done from there. Those guys couldn't. The clean air helps, but not being able to pass also helps. But yeah, I just saved my tire and drove away.
Yeah, that awesome job, man, on that strategy call. Also, paint scheme of the night. So great job, awesome scheme. I really enjoy it. So congrats on the win. We'll see you next week at Bristol. What are you looking forward to next week?
Survival.
Survival.
Much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think I remember the last time I drove these cars at Bristol. I don't think I ever have, so I'm curious to see how that's going to go.
Awesome. Well, I think the racing tonight was excellent in these cars, so I'm really pleased with how that went. So hopefully next week at Bristol we'll get some more really good short track racing. But awesome job. Congrats on the win, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
All right, guys, that was Shane Terrian. You got your winner, the Phoenix 100 here on FRN. Really awesome race tonight. Really enjoyed it. Yeah, so next week, as I mentioned earlier, we've got Bristol. 150 laps from Bristol next week. And mark your calendars. That Iowa race, I am so excited for Iowa. Man, but that's going to do it for me, guys. I'm glad we were able to get through this broadcast with no problems. So that's going to be it for me. I'm Matt Owens. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next week.